Welcome back, football fans, and we have just come off the back of an exciting match. RBE Master, first time being eliminated in the tournament early rounds by Ninjas in Pajamas B. Fantastic job there, Ninjas in Pajamas. We will now move on to the second match, which is the Team Happy Green Myth versus Royal Flush. So the two players are already ready. The two captains for Myth is Armistice, and for Royal Flush, it will be Perlis Team Junior, who has requested that we just call him Perlis. Thank God,
Yeah,
it's
that's
an
right.
easier name.
Pearly Steam Jr.
It's a mouthful.
That's right. Yeah, but
Yeah,
we double checked him. He just wants to be called Pearlis.
fantastic.
If you guys just join us in the in the stream here, wow, you missed an
A heck of a
amazing
game,
match
yeah.
between RBE Master as well as sorry Ninjas in Pajamas B earlier on, where RBE Master for the first time in competitive
Ever.
tournament history for Garena tournaments at least. They've been knocked out in the first round in the quarterfinal stage.
And that's not all. The story didn't end there
Yeah.
because there was the whole issue with the disconnects, and they were one disconnect away from being thrown out of the game. It was so much drama. You guys just missed it. That's why we slightly overran to 8 o'clock. This match was supposed to start at 7:30. Our apologies, but you still missed a hell of a game. So right now we will have Perlis Team Junior versus Armistice. Armistice representing Team Happy Green Myth, and Royal Flush will be represented by Perlis Team Junior, also known as Perlis. There were two Royal Flush teams, I believe. Royal Flush 2 has been eliminated, if I'm not wrong. Or did they go through? They went through.
They went through.
They went through. So this could be the second Royal Flush team making it through to the second round for the Malaysians. Okay, let us take a look at the formation. First, let's take a look at the Perlis Team Juniors team. He'll be playing 4-2-2-2, which is a very popular formation. We saw that several times just now. Um, in goal is Peter Cech, right back is Dani Alves, right centre back is Rio Ferdinand, left centre back is Sergio Ramos, left back Marcos Rojo, right defensive midfielder Michael Essien, left defensive midfielder Paul Pogba, right attacking midfielder will be Ronaldinho, on the other flank will be Cristiano Ronaldo, and the two strikers up front, two big battering rams in Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Didier Drogba. On the team of Armistice, we will have 4-1-1-4. Again, as we previously mentioned, this is a formation that we normally don't see in Singapore and Malaysia. This is normally a Korean-based formation. Um, the players will be in goal: Manuel Neuer, right back Dani Alves, Rio Ferdinand, Paul Pogba playing the two centre backs. Paul Pogba not usually a centre back, but being employed there by Armistice. Left back Marcos Rojo, so not very much difference in the defence there. Central defensive midfielder is Michael Essien. Centre midfield will be taken up by Roma's Francesco Totti. Right wing, left wing, Ronaldinho and Leo Messi. And the two strikers up front, they have opted for one big, one fast. The big one is Zlatan and the fast one is Torres. So, Evil SWAT, what do you think?
You're not talking about the 4-1-1-4 used by the Koreans. You're absolutely right. The Koreans have used 4-1-1-4 to devastating effect. The really well played formation there in the right hands. But we saw earlier on in the first match that was between Alex as well as S3, both of them playing the 4-1-1-4 formation. And Alex defeated S3 firstly, but he was easily defeated by the second player for Ninjas in Pajamas B, which was Knightley. So we didn't really see a good showing of 4-1-1-4. I'm not so sure whether Armistice here playing for Team Happy Green Myth is able to utilize this effectively. And also, worried about the choices in terms of these three players here. If we were just to shuffle the three of them counterclockwise, maybe it'll be better. Marcos Rojo at centre back, Michael Essien push down to left back, Paul Pogba push up to centre back. Maybe it would have been better. So
I,
a
to-
little
I,
bit unorthodox
I
choice.
totally agree. I never noticed that if you just cycle them counterclockwise by one, that would have all fit perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. Then on Pearly's Team Junior's position also, it's 4-2-2 really. And we've seen early on how both Arroyos as well both Arroyos as well as Skyclaw using this formation pretty effectively. So if Pearlis Team Junior, or we're gonna just call him Pearlis over here, does it as well as the other two players in the previous game, I think we might be able to see Pearlis edging it ahead of Armistice here. Although we got to remember, you know, we've not seen these two players
We've never seen this
on
play
yeah
before.
on stream before. You know, then again, remember there were 86 Malaysian teams that signed up for this tournament.
Many people we've never seen before.
Many of them we've never seen, exactly. And you know, 3 of the best players we've seen in all our tournaments just got knocked out by random unknowns, so-called. You know, and these unknowns are playing really well so far in this tournament. We saw 2 all kills in the previous rounds as well. And you know, God knows what, maybe Perlis or Armistice might be another jewel in the rough.
We might see that. We also saw the fantastic performance previously by Knightley. The teams are waiting to kick off. The FC Barcelona, Perlis kicking off from left to right in the Blaugrana kit, and Bohemians FC in the green being controlled there by Armistice. Perlis now taking the ball out wide. He tries to cut in, but Armistice is wise to his ways. Armistice with the ball now on the right side. Bringing it out there is Leo Messi. Passes it back to Rio Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand calmly finds the left back, Marcos Rojo. Quick passing there by Armistice. Armistice now seemingly in control. He has all the possession so far in this first few minutes. Armistice, just as I say that, Armistice gives the ball away to his opposite number, Perlis Team Junior. Will he go for a quick counter attack? It seems like he will. Going down the wings here is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, not the kind of person you actually want on the wing. You want him more inside. He passes it off to Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, can he find the head of the giant Swede? He doesn't. He goes the long ball off the post there. Second bite of the cherry for Team Perlis, but the ball just goes out deflected by the goalkeeper.
Brilliant ball control by Perlis here at the moment. Firstly by Ibrahimovic, secondly by Ronaldinho on the right wing. A good cross finding Cristiano Ronaldo, and that bounced off the woodwork. Not able to get a goal from there. We get an advantage played right now. Michael Essien, the right back, gets past 1, gets past 2. Not able to get a third one there by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Another corner kick. Right now, passes it straight to the defender.
That was one of the worst corner kicks I've ever seen. Just give it to your opponent, why don't you? Before that, Zlatan just ran himself into a cul-de-sac. He just was going nowhere. He just had to take a shot, and that was where the corner came from. But then they just don't use it. Perlis just gives the ball away. Armistice now on the right side. Is this? Yes, it is Ibrahimovic, I believe. The ball taken away now. Cristiano Ronaldo finds the long ball there to Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba all alone on the left side, but he has 3 men chasing him in the middle. No one in the middle. Beautiful move there by Didier Drogba, but smacks it off the side of the post. Does not go in. Goes all the way out back, but he still has the possession of the ball. Perlis now pulls the ball inside. Oh, given away again to Armistice. Armistice pushes it in. Finds the one man he has up front. There, is he finding support? Yes, support is in the way. It's coming on the way. Now is Leo Messi. Oh, but Totti finds no one. Essien, does he drive forward? Essien drives forward. He finds the winger Ronaldinho. Does he cross? Does he turn? He crosses, but only into the back of a team.
Yeah, well, there was
Perlis player.
There was a huge opportunity for Perlis, but he has to defend this right now. The corner kick, looking forward, a player knocked back into the box here. Dani Alves, so Francesco Totti right now, left-footer shot, wayward there. You know, earlier on mentioned Perlis, they're having control of the ball. He has rattled the woodwork twice already in a space of 35 minutes or so of in-game time. Armistice now has control of the ball. I'm looking at, really good play by both of these players, in fact. Whenever they have control of the ball, they're not panicking, they're passing forward whenever they can. It's Zlatan Ibrahimovic right now, Torres, but the shot directly into the hands of the goalkeeper. Petr Cech kicks it as far as possible onto the left-hand side. I'm not so sure who touched the ball there. It will go into the path of Perlis Team Junior, the team for Royal Flush. A lot of space on the left-hand side. Ronaldo, can he get a cross in? Can he get a goal before half-time? Great tackle by Armistice, and he wings the ball forward. Maybe a last opportunity in the first half for Armistice.
Looks like Armistice is trying to chase that one goal and the killer goal before the halftime, but it just passes all the way back to Petr Cech. The chop there from Ronaldo previously in the attack for Perlis was fantastic, but I think it was the wrong trick at the wrong time, just clattering into the defender.
And look at the bottom of the screen there, 82% passes completed, 83% passes completed. In terms of possession, I have to say they're actually really good. Normally, in most of these matches, we'll see one player doing really, really well, the other player not doing well at all in terms of passing. But both of them have been pretty clever in terms of their passing choices, in terms of their decision making, actually. I can't say that any of them made huge mistakes, individual mistakes. It's more like the other team defended pretty well. So it's really a very equal match in my eyes. This could be, you know, we talk about how unknowns are performing quite well, and in my opinion, at least in the first half showing by both Perlis and Armistice, you know, they seem to be, you know, having the potential to be really good players in the future, maybe.
The thing is, I think Perlis should have gone ahead. They had the better chances in the first half. They hit the post twice, you know. So if, let's say, Armistice takes the lead right now, I think Perlis is gonna kick himself, and especially now since Armistice is on the attack. Ronaldinho finds the long ball to Totti.
Oh!
That is a fantastic knockdown, but
offside.
unfortunately it is offside. The striker just slightly offside. But what a fantastic knockdown! If it had been a goal, it would have been one of the goals of the tournament so far. But as it stands now, Peter Cech is about to take the kick for Perlis. Nicely chested down there by Didier Drogba, the big man. But the big man gets pushed away. Totti with the ball now for Armistice. Plays it down to the left side, to the right side, sorry, for Leo Messi. Leo Messi gets dispossessed. Perlis now back in the ascendancy. Passes it only all the way back to Armistice. The passing is getting a little shoddy now. Armistice, perfect ball there onto the run of Ronaldinho. What does Ronaldinho do? Does he cut? Does he cross? He turns him around. He crosses only to the head of a Perlis defender. Perlis now with the chance of a quick counter attack. Cristiano Ronaldo cuts his man. Didier Drogba is making great strides through the middle. Does he find Didier Drogba? He finds him only too late, and he's cut out by Armistice. Armistice goalkeeper there, perhaps taking one touch too many. Armistice is now on the attack with Francesco Totti, the Roman Emperor there. Armistice attacking. He finds the wrong pass, but I think it will be brought back for a free kick.
Yeah, free kick in favor of Armistice for Team Happy Green Myth right now. The scoreline is still level at 0-0. Looks to be Lionel Messi. Maybe he might take a long-range shot. We've seen the Koreans do this. He does take one long-range shot. Easily caught by Petr Cech, the goalkeeper for Perlis. In the first half, we saw magnificent opportunities for Perlis to take the lead. Twice he could have taken the lead, but both times it just smashed against the woodwork. And now Perlis is on the back foot compared to Armistice, who's been playing much better than he has been in the second half. But Perlis right now on the ascendancy. Through ball to Didier Drogba. Past one defender. The shot parried by the goalkeeper. Only as far as Paul Pogba right now. Second attempt. Drogba. The shot. Bad angle. The body position was all sorts of wrong there for Didier Drogba. Not able to convert that for a goal. We're coming into the last few minutes of the half here. 80 minutes have elapsed in this game. Armistice has control of the ball in the middle here with Daniel Alves joining the attack. Tries to lob a through ball forward, but there's nobody at all. However, he left a wide open space on the right-hand flank for Didier Drogba, who lays off beautifully. Cristiano Ronaldo, not able to get past the defender there. I think that was Daniel Alves making a return back from the striking position. Last 5 minutes to go in the game. May we be able to see a goal in the last few attacks here. Ibrahimovic for Perlis. The build-up play for Perlis have been beautiful, but the final ball again lacking for Perlis here as Armistice goes on attack in the middle.
Armistice now with the ball. Michael Essien fights the Emperor again, Francesco Totti, but the ball just slides past. I don't think that we're going to see any goals before the time runs out, although this might change it. Beautiful take there by Cristiano Ronaldo. Does he get past his man? He does, but he goes back again. He finds someone in the middle. Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba, does he shoot? Paul Pogba tried too many tricks there. Paul Pogba should have just taken a shot. Who knows, he could have gotten a deflection and gone in. But as it stands, it is 0-0. The passing has been fantastic. 86% and 83%. Royal Flush 86 and Happy Green Team have they put up a passing clinic, but the problem is someone needs to tell them to finish.
Yeah, that's right. We saw a lot of opportunities, more for Perlis Team Junior, actually, the captain for Royal Flush 1. And, you know, look at that. Well, any other shot, and it would have been gone in by Didier Drogba. And same goes for Armistice as well. He was in a perfect position to shoot. Maybe rushed it a little bit. I'm not so sure what happened there for Armistice, but both of them have had opportunities to break the deadlock. Not happening whatsoever here. Kickoff for extra time right now. It's Armistice, Team Happy Green Myth. In the green, of course. What other color can you have? They're playing from right to left against Royal Flush, captained by Perlis Team Junior. He's in the blue and red kit of Barcelona, playing from left to right, as Armistice calls for a substitution, perhaps, early in extra time here.
Armistice now also standing over the free kick as he decides what to do. He does indeed take a substitution. Out comes Ronaldinho and in comes Luka Modric. Is like for like creative midfielder for creative midfielder. So right now standing over the ball is Paul Pogba. Calls in a second man, plays the pass shot. Ball is now back with Dani Alves. Dani Alves, does he find a man? He looks up. He sees Rojo on the opposite flank. Nice cross field ball. Rojo cuts the ball in. He's going to go through the middle, but that was the worst thing he could have done because he just gives it back to Perle. Perle now 3, 4, 5 on 5. Perle, fantastic counter-attacking. Ronaldo, beautiful move there. Ronaldo showboating a little bit.
Oh.
Will this pay off? It does not. Ronaldo's showboating just manages to get nothing out of it other than just a corner. Corner now being taken by Paul Pogba for Perlis. Paul Pogba stands over the ball. Does he go short? He's been going short most of the time. He calls the man for support, but it may just be a dummy. He sends the ball all the way in. The keeper with a weird palm there, just straight up into the air. Perle still attacking through the middle, but the ball has been given away to Armistice, who counters quickly.
Yeah, counter attack on the left hand side right now, but so many Barcelona shirted players running back to help out the defense. Attack on the right hand side is Lionel Messi on his right foot, crosses in. There's only one person there. The clearance bounce off Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but that will bounce safely into the hands of the goalkeeper. Not enough time to launch a counter attack. It is the end of the first half of extra time. Still pretty even, although I will still say the advantage slightly on Perlis Team Juniors end over here. He has shown beautiful ball control and dribbling on the flanks. However, the final ball inside to a striker has been sorely lacking for Perlis here. Look at the shot again. This is early on in the first half of the game. It could have been 2-0 for Perlis Team Junior, but nothing happening in terms of finishing for him here. Armistice 10, on the other hand, the captain for Team Happy Greenmouth, has been holding the fort pretty well. At times his defense have been a little bit lackluster, but I think, he has still, control of the game more or less. Actually, I would dare say that he has more control of the game than Royal Flush. He slows down the play, he dictates the tempo, controls the speed of the game. But the same problem with Perlis Armistice has is that he's not able to find that final deadly through ball to his strikers, and that shows in his complete lack of shots on target. He only has had 1 shot on target compared to Perlis Team Junior, I think, who has had 4. But we see a substitution here. Fernando Torres goes off. In comes Didier Drogba. We saw Armistice going for the wings, crossing it inside. Maybe this is what he needs, because now he's Drogba partnering Zlatan Ibrahimovic up front. I think that might suit Armistice style of gameplay more than with Fernando Torres on the field.
With 2 big men up there, there's more stuff for you to aim for, and of course there are no 2 better big men up front than Didier Drogba and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Arguably, you could say Kim Shim-wook as well in that category for this game.
We've not seen him in a very long time.
We've not seen him in a long time. Perlis Team Junior now takes the timeout, perhaps also for another substitution of their own. Right now, I completely agree with you. I think the issue now is the final passes and the finishing. Perhaps more so the finishing for Perlis and the last pass for Armistice. Armistice just doesn't seem to be able to get the last pass through to the final third. There has been a lot of action here for Perlis in the final third, but Perlis, see again, doesn't make the right decision when he's already in the final third. He just keeps giving the ball away. Armistice now, bad pass, goes back to Perlis. The ball just seems to be ping-ponging back and forth between the 2 teams with no real action or meaning right now. Although perfect, wonderful body there by Armistice, but he just clatters into the defender. Does he get it back? He does. Beautiful tackle there, but he did drop, but tries the finish shot, but the goalkeeper got to it.
Yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right regarding the passing here. We go into penalty kicks because both of them have not been able to break the deadlock. Look at the bottom there, 84 to 81% passing completion. Possibly this could be the match that has the highest overall passing completion rate so far we've had in the tournament. The passing has been good, but the final ball absolutely lacking. Perlis Team Junior has had a few opportunities to score there, to break the deadlock. 2 times knocked against the woodwork, and if Perlis loses here, I think he's going to be the one who's more pissed off, because he has had more opportunities on goal over here. Armistice was control the entire game. Let's go into the penalty shootout with Perlis to take the kick first, with Ibrahimovic on the ball for Perlis. Where does he go? He goes to the right side, knocks Manuel Neuer the wrong decision. First kick goes to Perlis, he converts that.
Armistice now, quick kick there by the same player, Ibrahimovic, sends check the wrong way, bottom right corner. Now it is Ronaldinho for Team Perlis, trying to throw him off, is Manuel Neuer for Armistice. Moving left, moving right, he decides to stop in the middle. Where does he go?
Ooh.
Oh, that was so close. Manuel Neuer almost got an arm to it, but Ronaldinho walks away happily.
Yeah, Armistice stand right now on the ball. Didier Drogba. Oh, the goalkeeper went the right way, but this time Petr Cech not diving far enough. This time it's Cristiano Ronaldo for Perlis Team Junior. Can he make it 3-4-3? Is Cristiano Ronaldo sidesteps it, dummies a little bit. Keeper went the right way, however, jumping not high enough. And this time, Armistice
Dani
goes for
Alves
the
versus
shot.
Petr Cech. Dani Alves buries it into the top right. Petr Cech just goes the wrong way. It's really difficult to see Petr Cech and the player. They're all wearing green. Didier Drogba, does the legend miss? He does not. Buries it into the top right. It's still ongoing. No one has missed so far. Luka Modric, the substitute, straight down the middle, but sends the keeper the wrong way.
Fifth kick of the game right now. Paul Pogba for Perlis Team Junior. He has to convert this. Does he do it? Oh, wonderful save by the goalkeeper for Armistice 10. All he has to do now is convert this kick right here, and Armistice 10 would have done enough to go to the next stage. Is Il Capitano Francesco Totti? Will he be able to make this kick here against Petr Cech? Armistice 10 on the ball, runs it up here. Wonderful save there by Petr Cech for Perlis Team Junior. Nobody able to score the goals here. We go into sudden death for Perlis Team Junior and Armistice 10. Perlis Team Junior right now. Dani Alves on the ball. Can he send Manuel Neuer the wrong way? Runs it up. Brilliant save yet again. Manuel Neuer. 2 saves in a row for Perlis Team Junior. For Armistice 10 that was. Now Armistice 10 has to save this. It has to score this, and he's through to the next round.
Armistice there. Leo Messi taking his time. He looks at the keeper. He buries it into the bottom corner. Petr Cech goes the wrong way. Arms aloft. Now down on his knees. Leo Messi celebrates with his teammates, and it is Team Happy Green Myth who have made it through and defeated the first of the challengers, which is Perlis Team Junior. Armistice, their captain, takes the first scalp of this matchup. It is 1-0 now in this single elimination. So the next player up for Royal Flush will be Access. Can Access beat this captain from THG Myth Armistice, who had just gone through that incredibly nerve-wracking penalty shootout, defeating Perlis Team Junior? We will be calling in quickly the second player for Team Happy Green, which is Access. Access now has the weight of the world on his shoulders, but we have seen how fantastic the second player can be. Namely, in the previous match when Knightley absolutely demolished RBE Master, taking 2 scalps on their way to an epic defeat of the current reigning champions. So let's see if Access can emulate Knightley's heroics tonight.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the match early on there, you know, both of them, in my opinion, seem to be equal carbon copies of each other. Perlis Team Junior has had more opportunities, but he failed to make them count, and that's the most important thing in football. When you have one-on-one opportunities, you have got to bury them into goal, and Perlis was not able to do that. And I'm sure right now he's back home wondering, how could I have lost this? I wouldn't say he was in complete control of the game. I think in terms of control, in terms of possession, Armistice did better, but Armistice was not able to break down the defense of Perlis. Perlis was able to break the defense of Armistice, but he doesn't make it count, and we go into the lottery of penalty kicks, and because of that, Armistice has had, you know, the better saves. He made 2 fantastic saves compared to one by Perlis here, and because of that, Armistice is through to the next match against Access. Of course, it's not game over for Royal Flush. Like what you said, we saw that the second player of the previous team, Ninjas in Pajamas B, that second player, Knightley, wow, what a wonderful match he's had. Maybe we might see the same here for Access, but you know, there is a disadvantage of being down to 2 players compared to Team Happy Green, who still has all 3 players inside the team.
Indeed, but if all he can emulate what has been done by Knightley, his predecessor, his fellow second players, so to speak, if he can just take 2 scalps, or possibly if he can go on all 3, that is still a fantastic way to do it. XS has that opportunity. Armistice now stands in his way. Armistice did well to get the first player he faced out of the way, but can he take down the second player, XS? This is what we need to see coming up very soon. So the teams are ready. They have gone into the formation pages. It is a 4-2-4 formation. This is something that we normally see in the Singapore and Malaysia context. We are very familiar with this. Peter Cech in goal. Right back Daniel Alves. On the opposite flank is Eric Abidal. Right centre back, left centre back are Sergio Ramos and Marcos Rojo. Pretty standard there. Central defensive midfielder Paul Pogba. Left defensive midfielder Yaya Toure. Best pairing you could possibly have. Centre forward is Leo Messi. Right striker is Thierry Henry. Left striker is Cristiano Ronaldo. And the big battering ram, the main man up front is Mario Gomez.
Yeah, Mario Gomez up front. We've seen him last week. We saw how effective he could be. There were times where he was ineffective, but in terms of this striking partnership here, you know, I think Mario Gomez is the perfect blend of power and pace as well, because Gomez can run pretty fast. We know he is a very strong target man here. He was like the previous version of Lewandowski, I have to say, like the previous generation's version of Lewandowski. And it's been a while since we see Mario Gomez in competitive play, but that's really you know, interesting to see his choice over here. However, like we mentioned before, a lot of open space over here. Not much protection in terms of the wings here for access. This is the second player for Royal Flush, so we might see attacks down the wings for Armistice, because looking at his lineup, there's Messi on the right, Henry on the left, and so much gaps over here. Could be some trouble for access.
Okay, so it's again the we've mentioned it so many times today. The 4-1-1-4. He's played it to great effect just now in the previous games. This time, I think it will be wise to take it down the wings, but it doesn't seem that that's his game plan, because Thierry Henry is on the left, cutting into the right, and Messi will cut in from the right to the left. So it seems that he's going to probably play the same way just now. What we just need from him is a little bit more of a cutting edge.
Yep, that's right. Let's go straight into the game here. Both of the players are ready. It is the captain for Team Happy Green. This time on the home side, he will it's Armistice 10, and he will be up against the second player for Royal Flush, which is Access. He will be playing in the away side in the white away kit. You know, Armistice 10 early on has got a pretty decent game going on for him. We've not seen Access here. Access sounds like a familiar name, but I can't really remember whether we've seen him play live on stream before. I know his third player, Old, is a huge fan favorite, and we have seen him play countless times here. Access not so much maybe, you know, but we're gonna go straight into match here. This is game number 2 between the matchup between Team Happy Green Myth, who has the game lead 1-0 advantage, against Royal Flush, who is being played here by Access. Ooh, early scare there by Happy Green, but nothing happening. Access collects the ball inside his half.
Access tries to restart the play with the goal kick, plays it well up the field, but gets tackled away by Armistice's defender. Is this Thierry Henry? Yes, it is indeed Thierry Henry. Pinning it down the wing. Thierry Henry finds the man behind, which is Marcos Rojo. Steven Gerrard now. Steven Gerrard finding options. Finds Thierry Henry again. What will Henry do? Does he cut in? Does he cross? Henry seems to be caught in two minds, and exactly that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You get cut out. Now the ball given away there. Unfortunately, given away there so easily by Access. Armistice now still on the attack. Right side with Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo turns. Finds space. Cristiano Ronaldo finds Essien. Essien tries to curl the ball into the post, but gets saved by the goalkeeper there. Peter Cech stretching a long arm out and gets the ball away for a corner. Armistice with the corner is Marcos Rojo standing over the ball. Marcos Rojo sends the ball into the back post. No one there. The ball's probably going to run out for a throw-in.
Yeah, that was pretty much still in the hands of Armistice all the way here. Armistice has had complete control in the last game. This game, not much different as well. Access tries to get the ball, but whenever he has possession, loses it almost immediately. Dangerous position right now. Great tackle there by Yaya Toure for Access. Runs forward, so much space in front of him. Tries to go for a long ball for Ibrahimovic on the right-hand side. Good strength by Ibrahimovic. And the defender, Marcos Rojo, just able to nudge him out of the way, but he concedes a corner kick on the right-hand side for Access.
Corner kick taken there, no one there. Diving header from Mario Gomez, I believe. Armistice now with the ball in the hands of Manuel Neuer in the bright orange. Manuel Neuer looks for options. Does he go short? No, he goes traditionally long. Cristiano Ronaldo flicks the ball on. Can he be wrestled away? No, the ball gets taken away by the defender. Armistice, that nice take on the left wing. Fantastic pullback, but unfortunately the passing in the middle has been utterly wayward. Attacking now, Mario Gomez could not get the better of Rio Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand just a little too sharp and fast for him. Playing the ball in your 6-yard box is definitely not something we advise, but that's exactly how Armistice got his way out of that predicament. Armistice, nice through ball onto the right side, but it is offside.
Yeah, but looking at how Access attacks here, whenever he has gotten the ball, which isn't that much to begin with, he just goes attacking as far forward as fast as possible. You know, great triangular movement of the ball being shown by Access. But again, whenever he's in one-on-one with a defender, he's not able to shake off the attentions of that last man here. If Mario Gomez or Ibrahimovic is able to do so, is able to get away from the defender, maybe, just maybe, we might see, you know, an attack on a goal for Access. Let's see if he gets one here. There is space on the right-hand side. It is Daniel Alves who manages to break away from the marker here. Still Daniel Alves, not able to get across him, but he wins a corner kick on the right-hand side.
Corner kick there being taken by Marcos Rojo, the left footer. It is an in-swinger. He'll definitely go long, I believe. He's changed now. Crossed in, unfortunately, nothing doing there. Ball back in the arms of Armistice, or the feet of Armistice, might I say. Armistice playing it down the left is Marcos Rojo. Rojo finds Henry. Henry finds Gerrard. They're playing it right across the field. Now on to the right side where Messi is. Messi was most definitely cutting cross to his left, stronger left foot. Bad defensive mistake there. Armistice, can he capitalize on that mistake? He seems to be running around in literal circles, trying to find a way around it. Gets to his Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard, I thought would have taken a pop from there. Steven Gerrard, renowned for his long shots. It is now half-time. It is a pretty one-sided affair in terms of possession, I would say, to Armistice. His passing has also been better with 88%. But then, the stats that really count still show 0-0.
Yeah, that's right. You know, in my opinion, it looks to be the exact same game as game number 1, actually, with Armistice having control of the possession, but Access having better attempts, or, you know, better situations of attack, you know, but which might give the argument that Armistice has been defending pretty well, you know, in terms of blocking out the shots and so on. But, you know, again, Armistice not showing that deadly last ball yet again. Whenever he reaches the end of the pitch, he's not so sure what to do. Let's see here, it's a good throwback here. Oh, great shot there by Steven Gerrard. That's what's been missing from Armistice, you know, the entire past 2 games. The triangular pass, Gerrard lays it off onto the right-hand side, runs forward, asks for the ball back, and that is how you create spaces inside the goal. 1-0 ahead for Armistice, the captain for Team Happy Green Myth.
That must have been something like the reverse commentator's curse. We were just telling him what his fault was. He listens, he puts nice 3 passes together, and he gets the goal. Now Access is 1-0 down. Armistice is in a position of power, but thus he also seems to have the same problem as Armistice. The last ball just doesn't seem to pan out properly for him. Armistice now, he smells it. He knows he's in the lead. He knows he can get one more. That just went on the wrong side of the post because of a deflection. Right now the ball at the feet of Armistice with the corner. Armistice takes it to the middle. Nobody there. Too many white shirts around. Access tries to take the ball out now.
Yeah, there were only two players for Armistice attacking inside the box. I'm not so sure whether it's possible to push any more players on your own there, but not many strikers inside the box. Long through ball, Messi, beautiful through ball off the post this time. A great first time volley there by the striker, rattles the post yet again. Access on the counter attack this time. Can he make Armistice pay for that wasted opportunity? Henry in the middle, so much space inside. Where does he go with the ball? He dillies, tallies too long on the ball there. On the left is Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get a cross in? Far too late. Defender comes inside, conceding a corner kick. A better defensive outcome here is Armistice on the ball right now. Beautiful takedown by the defender, clears it out efficiently outside. Armistice goes on the attack yet again on the right hand flank, but SCM pulls the ball back. Oh, that might be a wasted there. Yeah, it might. Ibrahimovic counter attacks. Goalkeeper rushes out. Great save there by Mano Neuer. It could have gone so wrong for Armistice. Luckily for him, Mano Neuer able to palm the ball away. Messi on the right hand side. Still Messi. Still the ball is in Armistice's feet right now with SCN in the middle. Can he conjure something? One is Fernando Torres. Yes, he can, but shoots it straight onto the arms of Peter Cech. The last few minutes for for Access to do something about the game. We're into the 85th minute. Attack on the right hand side with Daniel Alves.
It has to be something about Royal Flush. They have the exact same problem. Both players so far have found themselves wanting when the opportunity presents itself. Golden opportunities for them to score, but neither of them have been able to take it. And Armistice has been the beneficiary both times, because Armistice now is in the lead and he's probably going to run out with 90 minutes already on the clock, 1 minute shown for the extra time, and he's in the opponent's half and he still has the free kick. He's probably going to win this. I think this is GG already. Armistice would most probably have taken out both Perlis Team Junior and Access. Takes the free kick, is of little consequence. Access, I believe, has been knocked out. GG is being called by Access there. Armistice has taken 2 scouts right off the bat. Can he now do the all-kill against the fan favorite, the folk hero himself, Old from Malaysia?
Yeah, that's right. It will be the third all-kill we've seen in this tournament. Surprisingly, all of them on the Malaysian side of the bracket, however.
Yeah.
But Armistice, I wouldn't say that he really dominated everything, but he has done just enough to defeat both Perlis as well as Access from Team Royal Flush. Early on, he managed to defend against Perlis's attacks and bring it all the way to penalty kicks, where he won that shootout in the penalty shootout there. And in this second game, Access has had a few chances as well, but the problem with Team Royal Flush, in both games, they are not able to finish that. And in football, like I mentioned before, if you're not able to finish the goals, if you're not able to finish your attacking opportunities, there is no way you're going to score. And Perlis and Access has fallen victim to that. It will be up to Old right now. Let's see if his experience in competitive matches will be able to save Royal Flush from from imminent disqualification. I say
that if let's say Royal Flush gets knocked out, that would mean we've seen Old, Alex, Vin, and a Royals eliminated in one night.
Oh yeah, that is true.
That is what I would call Team Malaysia.
Yeah,
I mean, no disrespect to anyone else, but that's like Team Malaysia right there.
Yeah, and I think yeah, you're absolutely right. Actually, I didn't think of it that way. That's a good call, because yeah, if Old gets knocked out here, we will see a brand new representative in at least the Malaysian side of the half. The Singaporean side, there's still a lot of Team Singapore players still in the running there, and we'll see more familiar faces later on tonight. But yeah, you're right. If O gets eliminated, that's it. Talking about O, he is in the match right now here. I'm going to ask them to switch sides, because after every game, the players or the teams will have to switch side between home and away. But yeah, O seems to be ready here. Let's ask Armistice to switch to away. And
this could be the dawn of a new age. All the old guard, pardon the pun that it's Old playing next. All the old guard could possibly be, I'm saying could possibly be, because Old still has the chance to redeem if he goes on and beats all three members of Team Happy Green, which is, I'm sure he's entirely capable of on his best day. But is this his best day? Can he take his team from the bottom of the pile, imminent elimination, to a win?
Yeah, that's right. And let's take a look at the challengers lineup here. Remember, this is Old playing as the last surviving member for Team Royal Flush. If Old loses this, his team will be eliminated from the tournament. Royal Flush will be out, and Team Happy Green Myth will proceed forward. Both the teams are ready, but let's take a quick look at the lineups here. 4-2-4 formation. It's almost the exact same formation used by XS. Can Old use this to better effect? It's Petacek in goal, Dani Alves the right back, Vidic with John Terry in the middle, Marcos Rojo the left back, Paul Pogba with Michael Essien a defensive midfielder, Lionel Messi will be the centre forward, and the top three strikers, Mario Gomez this time on the left hand side, Gareth Bale on the right, DJ Drogba up front. Just one question from the viewers at home here. What does this highlighted condition mean? Do you have any clue, Maurice?
I do. I think that's part of the new features. But, you know, we'll just continue because we're running a bit late on time.
Yeah,
so
that's right. Yeah, let's take a look at the lineup first for Armistice. We'll check that out immediately after this match and get back to you on that. 4-1-1-4, same thing, almost the same personnel in fact for Armistice.
Why change something that's not broken? He's
No,
going to
it's
take
not,
it
yeah.
and he's going to try and win the third match
Yeah,
in a row. with
at
it.
most he's only changed. Remember this tree over here? He's only changed the lineup, so it's a little
Yeah.
bit more orthodox. Essien this time defensive mid. Matt Holmes as centre back. So no weird
No real
Paul
change,
Pogba
yeah.
at the back there. We're gonna go straight into the match here. This could possibly be the final match of this match here. Be the final game of this match between Royal Flush as well as Team Happy Green Myth. We're gonna go straight into the match. I'm just gonna do a quick rundown of the settings, and there we have it here. Okay, alright, so it will be Team Royal Flush Old against Team Happy Green Myth. We have a call from the GMs here requesting that we pause the game.
Oh, I see. There has been a slight infraction of the rules here because one of the members, as I was about to point out, the green arrow is one of the club trained players. That's the new feature that we have in FIFA Online 3. So we are not allowing any of the players to have been trained by the club to participate. They need to be stock standard. They need to have not been trained at all. So right now we have to restart the game because we are not allowing that to happen. Those of you who are playing FIFA Online 3, you will know what I mean. It's the individual player training ground, which allows, I'm sorry, the condition that allows you to make your players from bad condition to a good condition.
You know what? If you could do the honors and explain to
Oh,
these
I
players
will explain
what
here.
exactly has been happening, because they're not so sure what's happening over there. You know, because like what you mentioned, you know, they have to be stock players, I think, aren't they? Yeah, so we saw early on that the team actually it was Old that was using that. No issues there. We won't disqualify him off the bat, of course, but you know he has to make sure that all the players must be standard. So that was an early call there. Good thing that we spotted that. So Old will go out and make the necessary changes, because you gotta make sure that everybody is using, you know, the same. Sorry, everybody is using the same standards for all the players here. So just a slight delay over here, but not to worry. The game will still go on. Old is by no means, you know, disqualified. He will still be able to, you know, to make a last stand for his team Royal Flush here. Remember, he is the third player for Team Royal Flush, having both of his other two teammates, Pearl's Team Junior as well as Access, being eliminated from the match. You know, all he has to do right now is just, you know, reset his teams there, make sure that that player is not a trained player, and he'll be alright to go. There's no issue with that. Armistice now knows what's happening with the game as well. We're just waiting for Old to make his changes and come back into the game. You know,
It's just a clarification of the rules one more time for all of you out there who's wondering. The facilities cannot be used to train any of these players. So they must be standard, non-trained, only upgraded to level 20, and that's about it. So because of Old using the facility trained player, we are restarting the match. So don't worry, no big deal. Old will come in soon and Old will be able to start the match. in just a short while.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, all this online over here. We are trying to invite him. I think he is. Yep, there we go.
He just entered
And
the
I'm
room
sure
there.
he's made the changes already. And Old has come back. I'm just gonna double sure. Old, have you made? Yeah, just gonna make sure that Old has completed his changes. Okay, and yes, he has. And so we will go back into the game here. Now, remember, if you guys just joined us, this is the last quarterfinal of the Malaysian brackets for the FIFA Online 3 Road to Thailand Fantasy Cup Tournament. Remember, Malaysia on one side, Singapore on the other side of the bracket. There will only be one representative from each country who will qualify for the right to represent them to in the grand finals in the Southeast Asian Internationals to be held in Bangkok, Thailand at middle of July. And right now it is Royal Flushes Old as a third player here on your left hand side with Team Happy Green Myths Armistice, the captain, their first player in fact on the right hand side, and just making sure, yep, it looks like okay, yeah, Marcus already said, but he's not being used, and I think that's most important.
Yep.
You want to have him in the team, okay, no problem, as long as you do not bring him into the match at any point of time. In terms of formation, looks to be absolutely the same over here. Just gonna double check with them if they are ready to start into the game. But in terms of personnel here,
Pretty much the same, I would
yeah,
say.
pretty much that. Okay, Zlatan Ibrahimovic being played as centre forward. In the previous game, it was Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
I think Messi's was down. Yeah, he's down right now, so that's why he's not playing here. The condition is down. Zlatan Ibrahimovic condition is up. Armistice is ready, of course, of no changes in formations for 1-1-4. Armistice so far, the first player that we've seen who has used the 4-1-1-4 efficiently so far in the whole tournament. We've
Yeah,
talked about
the-
how it's useful for the Koreans, and so far Armistice, well, it's not been ridiculously impressive on Armistice's side, but it's been just enough to get the wins for him.
He's done what is needed, and that's to put away the goals when necessary, or even if it takes it all the way to penalty shootouts. At least he gets by with the penalty shootouts. He squeaked the penalty shootout. He squeaked the previous game. All he needs to do now is just win 1-0. 1-0's all the way, so to speak.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, maybe, hopefully, we get to see a more exciting game than 1-0. Of course, we can see an exciting 1-0 match,
Indeed.
but I just hope that at least Armistice and O will be able to finish off their opportunities much better than the previous two players, Perlis and Access for Royal Flush. Let's kick things off here. Game number 3. It is Old representing the last hope, the last stand for Team Royal Flush. He's playing in the blue and gold of Boca Juniors. Left to right, and his opponent, the captain, the first player for Team Happy Green Myth, he's of course playing in the green, playing from right to left. Offside call there early in the game, otherwise it could have been a 1-1 opportunity. Ooh, just 1 or 2 feet offside, but still no early scare there for Team Happy Green, and he is playing from right to left.
Oh, now still with the ball, bringing it down the left side with Dani Alves. Dani Alves still with the ball, cutting on the inside. Ball now with Didier Drogba, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan gets the ball back. Mario Gomez chucks it into the bottom corner. There was some fortuitous passing there. Got lucky, got the ball back, and Mario Gomez just puts it away. That was actually very bad luck. But Armistice tackling it right into the path of Old's striker.
Yeah, it was bad luck in terms of defense, but Old having the composure to turn another player's misfortune into good luck for his own side there. Getting off the triangle pass into the path of Mario Gomez and converting that into an easy tap-in for him. 1-0 ahead, attacking free kick in the middle there. Paul Pogba for Armistice will pass on the right. Yes, he does. Oh, brilliant through ball actually, but the player there, Lionel Messi, I believe, is not able to do anything constructive on the ball. Old will hold the ball here with Petr Cech. Actually dribbles a little bit with Petr Cech, and he brings it out into attack on the left-hand side. 20 minutes have elapsed. 1-0 ahead for Old. Maybe he can make it 2 here, but well defended by Armistice. And he launches a counter-attack down the middle.
Armistice with the ball, but unfortunately all his men are not in the right positions yet. Now they are. He takes the ball up through the center. Sergio Ramos finds Gerrard. Back to Ramos. Ramos, does he go down the wing? He finds Leo Messi. Leo Messi, does he cross? Checks. He's going on the inside. Steven Gerrard, long shot? No. Cristiano Ronaldo buries it on the left foot into the goal. It is 1-1. Fantastic move there by Armistice. Calm, composed turn and shot by Cristiano Ronaldo.
You know, I was actually expecting the goalkeeper to save that actually, but great shooting technique by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. His body position was facing away from goal and still he managed to turn inside and get a shot powerful enough so that Manuel Neuer was not able to do it. The scores are level, back in 1-1. 32 minutes have elapsed, however, the game is still very early and a lot of the things to play for here. All is not out of the woods, however. Is Armistice on the attack? Can he make it 2-1 right now? The cross inside. Old tries to control the ball down. Luckily for him, he's able to bring it out, however. Draws a foul inside the center circle. And Old has possession right now down the middle. But giveaway by Armistice. Armistice, beats the offside trap. Past the last last defender here. Ronaldo just keeping it inside, but not able to kick it just before Petr Cech smothers the ball ahead of him. Armistice have been doing a lot of counter-attacking in this case, and it's been Old that's been having the lion's share of possession. But Armistice showing that, you know, he's not basically it's the reverse of the previous game. In the previous game, Armistice has a possession but not much attacking. This time, Armistice less possession but doing far more with the ball than he was in the previous games.
Maybe he's taken all the lessons from the previous games and he's trying to adapt his game towards getting more of the ball in the 6-yard box and more shots on goal. Right now, Armistice is still holding on to the ball, turning around here. But then the whistle goes. There's no opportunity to find the second goal for either of these teams. The passing has been fantastic, 90% and 92% for Royal Flush and Team Happy Green respectively. They have been very pinpoint with their passing. Their finishing, however, has not been quite as impressive as has been a theme so far throughout this matchup.
Yeah, that's right. And I can't really remember a case where Old has brought the ball into the opponent's box other than the one that led into the goal early on there in the first half. But you know, considering the fact that Team Happy Green Myths Armistice have been defending with generally high line at the moment, you know, it seemed to be working well in his favor. We kick things off in the second half here. The scores are level at 1-1. It could potentially be the final game for Royal Flush because Royal Flush is down to the final player, Old, right now, who is having the ball with the play in the middle there. Is Ibrahimovic back right now? But Armistice, the captain for Team Happy Green, who's on the ascendancy right now, he is playing from left to right in the green kit. And you know, even if Armistice loses this game, it's okay for him. He still has another 2 players, but of course everybody wants an all kill, but he can't get an all kill if he can't defend this. But he manages to defend that well, and he goes off for an attack of his own on the middle flank here.
Armistice now, Marcos Rojo on the ball, I believe. No, I'm mistaken. Nemanja Vidic? No, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. My goodness, I'm getting them all wrong. Steven Gerrard tries to thread a true pass, but it is defended well by the team of Royal Flush. Armistice now holds on. Marcos Rojo. Steven Gerrard taking the ball out. Does he take a pot shot? He does not. He passes it on to Leo Messi. Leo Messi turns onto his favorite left foot. That is one problem with Leo Messi. He's pretty one-dimensional in that he's always going onto his left foot to try stuff because his right foot is very, very rarely used. Now is attacking Yaya Toure. Steven Gerrard for Boca Juniors, controlled by Old there from Team Royal Flush. Royal Flush gives the ball away. It is not happening for either of these teams just when they get close. Beautiful through pass there for Gerrard. Can Gerrard shoot from here? Armistice, what does he do?
Oh.
He crosses it. Henry, the ball has run too far. Passes back to Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba, who does he look for? Paul Pogba gets tackled. It is a foul, however, and a free kick to Team Happy Green.
You know, it's really weird to see Armistice playing like this because it looks Armistice is playing as if he has the lead. and he's just trying to run the clock down. I'm not so sure why. He has the opportunity right now here, taking too long, dribbling too far. Armistice, he has a second bite at the cherry with Lionel Messi on the right. Steven Gerrard is in position for a long range shot. He's not going to do that. Manages to dribble his way forward. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Does he beat the offside trap? Yes, he does, but well defended by the goalkeeper. Parried it up for a corner kick. Just on the line there, just on the offside line. Lionel Messi tries a shot, not able to get anything. It's a corner kick right now to be taken by Marcos Rojo. In swinger, just ahead of the goalkeeper, behind the goalkeeper, I'm afraid. But the header, not able to direct that accurately towards goal. That's a free header actually, but he powers that over the bar. You know, like what I mentioned earlier on, Armistice has been playing in a style that makes it seem like he has the lead, but the game is still tied at 1-1. You know, I'm not so sure if he's taking things to relax. It's almost lackadaisical. He's taking things, you know, like Malays call it macam ala kadar je. Just, you know, playing things out, running the time down, but he's not having the lead. He actually, you know, he could be eliminated if all, you know, sees through his play here, and if all is able to counter attack, it could be game over for Armistice.
The thing with Armistice is we must give him the benefit of the doubt. The man has played 3 games in a row. He must be tired as well. So maybe, you know, he's biding his time, looking for that killer pass. This could be it for all we know, the killer pass. There was a beautiful header, but unfortunately not anywhere near the goal. Now Old counter-attacking on the right with Mario Gomez. Mario Gomez finds Ibrahimovic. Finds Mario Gomez through, lucky bounce again. Will the fortune shine on Old? It doesn't. The cross goes nowhere. Armistice with the ball. Beautiful take around the defender there. The sliding challenge. 90 minutes have elapsed. It is still 1-1. The passing completion rate has gone down, but we can obviously see that the possession is heavily weighted towards Armistice in this game.
Yeah, that's right. You know, passing completion rate, you know, yes, it's gone on slightly, but still ridiculously high by tournament standards, 87 and 88%. So in terms of possession, I'll say that both teams have been doing really well. The issue is, have they been doing enough with the ball? And I do not think so. The score is still 1-1. The tempo of the game seems really, really slow. You might say that Armistice is taking his time trying to, you know, make sure that his passes all count, but I can't really say that he's been making his attacking opportunities count because nothing's been happening for him. Old has an attack right now. Goalkeeper of the line, however, Paul Pogba attacking on the right-hand flank. He still has the ball. It's Mario Gomez, but well tackled by Gerrard. Not far enough, however. Wins a foul for Mario Gomez, and the free kick goes in favor for Armistice 10 for Team Happy Group.
Armistice now with the ball. He tries to work the wings with, I believe it is Steven Gerrard now. Steven Gerrard with a through pass. Beautiful there. Cristiano Ronaldo gonna get his second goal. Smacks it off the outside of the post. He tried to squeeze it under the goalkeeper's arms and his body, but unfortunately there was just not enough space to get it under the body of the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper now restarts the ball. Peter Cech pumps it out high. Cristiano Ronaldo just gets the header, but only manages to get it back to the feet of an Armistice player. Cristiano Ronaldo again, but for the other team, passes it in. Leo Messi, does he do a finish shot?
Oh,
he
goodness.
makes the wrong call by trying to cut it to the middle. The striker in the middle was unaware of what he was trying to do. Steven Gerrard, pot shot? No, I keep asking for Steven Gerrard pot shot, but no one's taking
Yes,
it.
I think of all the players in the game, Steven Gerrard would be one of the best players to take a long-range shot from just outside the box, but not doing that at all. Armistice preferring to pass the ball into the box. However, we're going to reach the end of the first half of extra time unless something can happen here with this corner kick. 2-on-1, the defenders overpowering the striker there, and they are able to clear the ball out. Old with the ball, not enough time for a counter attack as he dribbles forward, but the whistle has already been blown. There's still the second half of extra time. However, Armistice still has plenty more of the possession, 59% compared to only 31 for Old. But in terms of striking opportunities, nothing much has been happening for both teams. I would say that Armistice now in this first half of extra time has had a better opportunities, but very wasteful with his chances there. There was one shot late in the half where Ronaldo struck a shot directly onto the post. I was thinking that, you know, when he received the ball, when he first received the ball, he could have just taken a first time shot might even have been a goal, but he dribbled it too far. The angle got too tight, and the goalkeeper was able to narrow the angle down, and there was nowhere to go other than knocking the ball out of play.
That has been Armistice's problem all day. He has been taking that extra shot, that extra touch, that extra yard that has taken chances away from him, chances that he could have taken and put away. But they have been taken away from him because of that extra little bit here, little bit there. Not entirely, not entirely necessary. He could have taken a pot shot, could have taken a quick snapshot, as you just mentioned. But maybe this is just Armistice's style. He's just biding his time, getting into the second half of extra time. Let's just hope it doesn't backfire on him by conceding a goal early on now.
Yeah, that's right. And we kick things off in the second half of extra time with Armistice on the ball right now. He's playing from left to right. He's the captain and the first representative for Team Happy Green. Can he get one goal from here? Dribbles forward. A bit too far. Mano Neuer only able to palm it away. Thankfully, it is a defender and not a striker at the end of that ball there. But the ball for Boca Juniors, the ball was not bouncing the right way for Team Boca Juniors, controlled by all the last remaining play for Team Royal Flush. A great cross inside. Oh, sorry, that's actually a deceiving cross, because I thought it was just going to get onto the head of Didier Drogba, but when sailing past him, another true ball here. Thierry Henry on the ball, so many players ahead of him. The cross, way too powerful. Old is able to get the ball ahead here. So much space on the left-hand side. Does he see it? Old goes forward. Yes, he finally sees it. Ronaldo on the left-hand side. Can he get a cross inside? Oh, almost there, but Mats Hummels able to intercept the ball just as Old was about to take the shot. And Old again not able to get the final ball here. We will go into the second penalty shootout of the match here between Armistice and Old. That's a huge second half. It could have gone either way, but nobody converted the chances yet again, and that's why we're going to the penalty shootouts.
Well, going by the records, Armistice has already won a penalty shootout, so if that is on his side, then he should be able to take this against Old. But Old, the wily veteran, has a few tricks up his sleeve, but nobody really likes the lottery of a penalty shootout. Anything can happen. Possibly not even the most deserving winner could end up as the victor. But that is how it has panned out. 120 minutes have gone, and the stalemate is what we have. Who has played the better, you think, between the two?
Wow, they've been so equal actually. Old takes the first shot here, drills it to the bottom left-hand corner. He gets the first shot, gets the first goal. In terms of football, both the same. I'm not so sure who's going to win it here. Oh, wonderful save there by Old. Gets the advantage, shifts onto the right-hand side, and he goes the right way. Mario Gomez with the kick here. He makes it 2-0 for Old at the moment, coming to the fourth kick by Armistice.
Old is in the advantage now. Steven Gerrard. Old saves his second penalty in a row. It seems that Armistice's chances have run out. But beautiful save there by Armistice. Old puts it too close to the goalkeeper. Manuel Neuer's reflexes. Could we see another fairy tale difference ending now? No, it does not. Thierry Henry buries it into the top right corner. Now, Yaya Toure faces the imposing Manuel Neuer. Manuel Neuer gets a hand to it. It is 2 saves each. Can Team Happy Green put this away to restore parity? It does not. He kicks it onto the knees of Peter Cech.
This is it. If Daniel Alves for Old converts this, Old will still stay alive. Royal Flush will stay alive in this match. It's Old. It's Daniel Alves against Mano Neuer by Armistice. Can Armistice save this? Old runs up. No, Armistice does not save it. Old converts it. He wins this game courtesy of a penalty shootout. Armistice 60% possession, 86% passing completion rate. Loses to penalty shootout to Old. I can't win. Yes, I will say that Armistice controlled the game, but he has done nothing of use with the ball, and because of that, takes it far too long, too lackadaisical. Old with the penalty shootout win. A win is a win. Old stays alive. Royal Flush stays alive in this game. We will go into a game number 4 here between Royal Flush and Team Happy Green Myth.
It is exactly what Royal Flush needed, and that's possibly why they kept Old at the end as well. The calm head when all things needed to be, all chaos around you, and you need a calm head to guide you through from that third place if necessary. So right now, Old has taken his first cup of Armistice. Coming up now is Sekaiichi, the second player for Team Happy Green. We've again as another unknown. I've never seen him. Have you seen him play before?
No, not me
So
personally. No.
it's another unknown, possibly to us, possibly to old. Old. Could he go on a run right from the end? Could he take down all three of the challengers? One has already gone, Armistice. Second, Sekaiichi is in his sights. Can Old take it all the way through for his team, Royal Flush? His team honestly has not been playing so well. The first two players, Access and Police Team Junior, both lost out to Armistice. I think pretty deservedly. Old now. Do you think he can take all three?
Wow, considering seeing how Old played early on there, there's nothing really convincing about how Old played. Yeah, sure, he did win in the end, but he needed penalty shootouts for that. There were a number of times that Armistice could have just sealed the deal, but like what you mentioned in the last game, Armistice has already played 2 games in a row back then. The third game might be tired and all that, although in a tournament setting, you gotta have the stamina to play 3 games in a row, but that is why you got 2 other teammates. And I think Armistice, wasn't really that flustered losing that match, because he knows he has he has this safety net of Sekaiichi as well as a third player NSX for Team Happy Green Myth. So he's done his job. He's eliminated 2 players, and I think that's pretty good enough. He's good enough to defeat 1 player. He has defeated 2. Good on Armistice that he played just enough. I still will not say that he played incredibly well. No, he has not. But he has played just enough for 2 wins. Credit to Armistice. However, he has been knocked out of the game at the moment. His second player, Sekaiichi, will take his place. Old, however, still has a huge burden on his shoulders. He is the last player for Royal Flush. And wow, that was a very weird formation.
It got me
earlier
out
on,
of my
but
seat.
Switched in, yeah, that was a H formation, I'm not so sure. But we're gonna go right into game number 4 here. It's Old on the right hand side. He will play as an away player for Team Royal Flush, and his new opponent, the challenger Sekaiichi, playing for Team Happy Green Men.
So let's take a look at Sekaiichi's formation now. Sekaiichi is playing a 4-2-1-3 formation with the defenders Daniel Alves, Marcos Rojo, Matt Hummels and Maicon. The 2 central defensive midfielders are Steven Gerrard and Paul Pogba, who's playing slightly on the right defensive midfielder. Ronaldinho will be the central attacking fulcrum, and the 3 strikers up front, no central forward here. Left is Henry, right is Ronaldo, and striker, the main man in the middle, is Ibrahimovic. So this is nothing that we've never seen before. This is a familiar formation. We pretty much know what's gonna pan out like. So let's not discuss too much about this one. And this one, of course, we've already seen just now. So pretty much there really is nothing to talk about in terms of formation.
Yeah, in terms of formation, we've seen, like Roger mentioned, this actually both of them pretty much variants of the same 4-2-1-3 formation. Just that Fernando Torres been pushed up, so kind of resembles more of a 4-2-4. The runs will be in a 4-2-4 style. And I'm just worried about the flanks over here. Steven Gerrard and Paul Pogba, they've been possession really close to each other. I'm not so sure if that will cause any problems on the flanks here for Sekaiichi. But as it stands here, it is Old in the blue kit, Sekaiichi in the yellow kit. Remember guys, this is the final quarterfinals for the Malaysian side of the bracket. This is a Fantasy Cup Road to Thailand. Only 1 team from Malaysia and 1 team from Singapore will get the right to represent their home countries in the Southeast Asian International Finals to be held in Bangkok, Thailand later on in July. And this is the match between Royal Flush and Team Happy Green Myth. Game number 4. It is Old for Royal Flush. It is Sekaiichi for Team Happy Green Myth. Happy Green Myth will be playing from left to right, controlled by Sekaiichi in the bright yellow attire. I'm very sure this is a South American team with their flamboyant kits and colors here. And he's up against Royal Flush's Old, player number 3. The final stand, the final player here will playing from right to left in the blue Boca Juniors attire.
Sekaiichi there attacking quickly. He is pressing the game. I think he wants to finish this off if entirely possible in the early minutes. Now with Maicon crossing to Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry, not that renowned of a header, doesn't get the needed height. Now it's on the attack. Old finds his player on the wing. Henry Simple ball there, but brilliant save by the keeper. Anyway, wouldn't have counted. It was offside. But that cross-field ball to start the counter-attack was absolutely pitch perfect.
Yeah, that was brilliant vision there shown by Old. You know, he saw that Thierry Henry was wide open at the left wing position there. I'm not so sure where the right back went. In fact, did he join the attack early on? Not so sure, but Thierry Henry was completely unmarked at that moment there. If Old could keep this up, you know, he could very well score the first goal. But Sekaiichi has the ball right now. He gave that ball right away there. Look up front. It's 4-on-5, but Old loses that ball. He still has control of it. However, the ball bounces directly back to the feet of Old. Steven Gerrard on the ball. In the middle is Mario Gomez trying to make his way into the box. The final through ball from Lionel Messi, not able to go back into the path of Fernando Torres. The goalkeeper for Sekaiichi, Manuel Neuer, collects that pretty easily and punts it long upfield, but Old manages to collect it yet again in his half.
All down in the middle of the pitch with the ball. Mario Gomez, does he go to the wing? He tries to go inwards. Ball back to Mario Gomez. Mario Gomez just manages to get his studs on it, but not enough power to direct it past Manuel Neuer, who quickly restarts for Sekaiichi. Sekaiichi, not a moment to breathe for us. Sekaiichi's attacking flourishes time and time over and over again. Sekaiichi is having a frenetic pace right now in terms of his attack. Sekaiichi, good passing so far. Just as I said that, he almost gives it away. Maicon for Sekaiichi. Back to Mats Hummels. Why is Hummels so high up? But he is. Paul Pogba turns around. Does he find his man? At the back post is Zlatan. Zlatan, second choice. Oh, off the post. Zlatan with a fantastic acrobatic shot. Sekaiichi still has the chance. Maicon kicks it off Sergio Ramos and the ball now goes out.
That is the second time today that I've seen Zlatan Ibrahimovic miss two sitters right there. The cross come in, clawed away actually by the goalkeeper. Old not able to clear that out of the line. But what a shot that was from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The header firstly was intercepted by the goalkeeper, but the second shot, very acrobatic. Zlatan does what he wants, but he's not able to will that into goal. Corner kick on the left hand side for Sekaiichi to be taken by Steven Gerrard.
Steven Gerrard standing over the ball, crosses it. Does he find a head? He does not. Taken away. Sekaiichi still on the ball. There's a mad scramble there. Sekaiichi with the calm here gets the ball back to one of his midfielders. Does he get ahead again? Sekaiichi's crossing, just not able to find the last killer header to take it in. All now restarts. He has only 2 men against 6 men, and that was a wayward pass to his winger.
Yeah, I see exactly what Sekaiichi is trying to do here. His number one, his number one tactic is to push it to the wings and try his best to get a good cross. But a lot of his crosses have been either overhit or underhit. He has got to find, that exact power that he needs, because Ronaldo's on the right hand side and not so sure who's there on the left hand side, but the crosses have been coming in thick and fast. 68% of the possession. He has got to do far more better with his possession in order to break the deadlock here. He's just 1 win away to qualifying into the next round. Sekaiichi Old is trying his best and he has had a couple of chances, but again not finishing here. Oh, look at the the things that Zlatan has been doing, but nothing has been going into goal for Sekaiichi in the yellow kit of Atletico Huela. But try as he might, Sekaiichi just can't seem to get the ball into the net. Let's see if he can have better luck here, or maybe in fact it might be Old who will able to break the deadlock first. It is Sekaiichi in the yellow kit playing from right to left, representing Team Happy Green Myth, and his opponent playing from left to right is Old, the last player for Team Royal Flush.
Right now, Old with the ball, but gives the ball away to Sekaiichi. Back to Sekaiichi's defenders. Sekaiichi tried to play the ball down the wing as he has been doing all this while. Cristiano Ronaldo passes quickly into Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic loses the ball out. Thierry Henry passes the ball out to Mario Gomez for Old. Mario Gomez, can he power through? He cannot. Marcos Rojo gets the ball to Dani Alves. Dani Alves has space and time to pick out a good pass. Will he pick out a good pass? It was a terrible pass right into the heels of one of Old's players. But he gets the ball back for his team, Sekaiichi. Dani Alves now in an advanced position. Ronaldinho turns. Fantastic first time pass Too much dilly-dallying there by Ronaldo, and the ball now is back with Old.
Yeah, Old attacking on the left-hand side here. Counter-attack is trying to get it fast. Look at the amount of yellow-shirted defenders inside though. Nobody to pass to whoever at all. And Old is not able to convert that. However, here comes Sekaiichi on his own attack on the right-hand side. So many strikers ahead of him. Who does he go for? He sees Ronaldinho. The flurry pass there. Thierry Henry back to Dani Alves, the left back joining the attack. Steven Gerrard looks forward to Cristiano Ronaldo. Still, it's Sekaiichi's ball. Unable to break down the wall of blue right in front of him. Thierry Henry with the shot. Too close to the goalkeeper who tips it over the bar. Good save there by Manuel Neuer. Whatever Sekaiichi is doing here is just not enough to break down the wall of blue. And even when he does, Manuel Neuer is there to make the save. A corner kick on the right hand side. In swinger, however, way too deep. Yet again, the crosses have not been working at all for Sekaiichi. Counter attack here by Old. Well intercepted by the defender here. Unless Sekaiichi can do something, we might, it still will be 0-0. Old with the intercept right there. Timely interception, in fact, from the right back position. Mario Gomez holds up the ball. We have an attacking move by Old on the left hand flank. Is that a foul? No foul, it's a clean tackle, but Old gets the ball back again. Finally, there's a foul. However, it goes into the advantage of Sekaiichi. We're coming to the 80th minute here. Probably the last few attacks we're going to see, I sure hope we're not going to see another penalty shootout. But, none of the players seem to be able to break down each other's defenses here.
Finishing today has not been the best from both teams. Right now there's an opportunity. Sekaiichi, there's nowhere to go, no players were there. Cristiano Ronaldo gets the ball. So far the finishing has been rather poor, and that's exactly shown by the lack of goals that have been coming through for both teams. So it doesn't make for particularly interesting watching, I must admit. It's a very tactical, sketchy affair currently going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's I would like more free-flowing stuff to be going on, but it seems that attacks are breaking down so frequently that no one seems to be in particular control of anything.
Yeah, it seems very stop-start, hasn't it?
It has,
just when you're about to start an attack, there we go. Yet again, Sekaiichi about to start his attack. Old comes into play. I'm not sure whether it's great interception or bad passing by either of the players. Maybe a mix of both. Paul Pogba has the ball right now with Old. Yet again, passing it straight to the opponent there. And might we see a last attack here? Advantage being called on the right hand flank. Cristiano Ronaldo, will he be able to get a perfect cross this time? All he needs is one perfect cross. Ibrahimovic being shoved out of the way by Maicon. We still have the ball on the yellow side over here. Thierry Henry losing the ball out for Yaya Toure. End of the second half. It's still 0-0. Regulation time is not enough for both these players. Sekaiichi far more possession, 61% to 39. But still, we are not seeing that final deadly true ball. We're not seeing any good crosser from Sekaiichi, even though it's blatantly obvious that he's going to go for the flanks. Nothing has been going well for both of the players. Old as well, not able to direct the ball into the nets. Nothing has been going well for both of the players.
One thing I'm mystified though is that Old knows he's gonna go down the wings, and that's his plan A, and there doesn't seem to be a plan B so far. So why does Old keep letting him go down the wing?
Yeah, exactly. If it was me, right now it's Sekaiichi calling the timeout. Perhaps it will be wise if Old can call the timeout immediately after this. He did make a triple substitution early on.
Yes.
I'm not so sure at the same time whether he repositioned his defenders, but he has definitely got to make sure that his fullbacks cover the wide two strikers of Sekaiichi and, cut down the attacking opportunities made by his opponent, because Sekaiichi has been running and rampaging down the flank, unstopped basically. Double substitution here. Only Ibrahimovic goes off. Drogba and Torres comes on in. Very much like for like. And Sekaiichi still has one more substitution, although we will not see that right now. He's going to start off extra time here. Left to right, Sekaiichi. Right to left is Old. It's still anybody's game coming into extra time of this match.
Sekaiichi now with Maicon brings the ball to Cristiano Ronaldo. He turns. He tries the cross again. No surprise there. Ball gets to Didier Drogba, but the header was completely wayward. High, wide, and not so handsome as they say.
Yeah, offside anyways, but you know, I find it really odd that somebody who is obviously going the flanks, going the run down the flanks, you know, for somebody who looks like that's his only method of attacking, his crossing has been atrocious. His crossing has been really, really bad. I would have thought that, you know, if that's your style of gameplay, by now you would have mastered how to cross in FIFA Online 3. But, you know, nothing that Sekaiichi have done so far have shown that at all. Old right now on the attack. Can he get a goal in? Oh, it's Old. Yes, he manages to squeeze one in past the goalkeeper. Mario Gomez ghosting himself past the line of defenders there. Out of nowhere, a dark blue shirted player comes in, slots it past the goalkeeper. 1-0 in favor of Old. Might we see an improbable comeback from behind by Royal Flush? Old is the final player for Team Royal Flush. 2 of his teammates have been eliminated. If he loses a match from here on, he himself will be eliminated. His team will be eliminated. But he is standing strong against Armistice as well as Sekaiichi from Team Happy Green Men.
As it stands now, Old is playing the part of the hero. He has taken out 2 men right from the bottom of the heap. Old, the third player, taking out the first 2 players. It seems Sekaiichi, unless he finds a way back within the next 20 minutes, he will be knocked out, and we will see the third player from his team. If he can score one, then that will make it a little more exciting. Perhaps for the first time, an exciting penalty shootout. Sekaiichi now with the ball. Steven Gerrard finds no one but the feet of an opponent. Calls for a timeout. Will this be a substitution? Will it be a change?
No, I don't think it can be a substitution.
It was all 3 substitutions already. Yeah. So this will be O's formational change.
Yeah, that's right.
I think O's gonna go defensive.
Oh yeah, he has to, because you know all the way Sekaiichi has been attacking, and I'm very sure that Old knows that Sekaiichi is on the attack right now. Oh, he might be losing it there.
Sekaiichi there, fantastic, on the stroke of half-time of
yeah.
extra time.
Oh goodness, yeah. Maybe, you know, with that pause by Old, he wasn't so sure where the ball went. Sekaiichi knew exactly where he wanted the ball. Great through ball down the middle. You know, it was almost a carbon copy of Old's goal, in fact, because the ball towards the striker was pitch perfect, inch perfect actually, and you know, almost first time, second touch of the ball, slots it past the goalkeeper. 1-1. There is still the second half of extra time. However, you know, finally we see the deadlock being broken, but the response by Sekaiichi in, you know, conceding that first goal has been quick. You know, we still have another 15 minutes of in-game time. We might just see another penalty shootout unless one of these 2 teams can, you know, win the game within the next 15 minutes or so.
I personally want to see it end in the next 15 minutes. I want to see no more penalty shootouts. It is not good for the heart. It's not good for the morale of the players who have to go through it. You know, you feel bad having lost it. You kind of feel bad having won it because you didn't actually deserve much, probably. You know, so I'm sure I'm not alone, and I want this to be settled in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's right.
Please let it happen.
I sure hope we see a tie-breaking goal, you know, within the next 50 minutes of extra time. Here we see Old having the ball on the left-hand side. He is playing from left to right in the blue kits of Boca Juniors, representing Royal Flush, representing the last player from Royal Flush who lofted through ball on the left-hand side, but the defenders coming in by numbers. Oh, there's a dangerous tackle there. No penalty being given there. Sekaiichi, you know, playing from right to left in the yellow kit. He is the second player for Team Happy Green Myth, and he has possession of the ball here. 5 defenders ahead of him. You know, I think Old switched to a 5-defender formation. Not so sure, because you know he did some changes just before he considered that goal. Oh, finally! Oh, that was a good cross. Finally, a good cross. But the header by Didier Drogba, not able to turn that into goal, but at least now he's getting the crosses off. However, it could be too little too late. This is the 3rd penalty shootout of the day, the second one here between Royal Flush and Team Happy Green Myth. Oh, sorry, it's the 3rd one between Royal Flush and Happy Green Myth. And we're going to go down into the lottery of penalties yet again. You know, if Old is able to win this penalty shootout, he stays in the tournament. We will see player number 3, NSX, being brought in for Team Happy Green Myth. But my God, it's still. Well, I can't really say who's the better player because both of them have been, like just borderline, well, actually, and nothing exciting has been happening. Let's go straight into the penalty shootout with Sekaiichi getting the first kick of the game.
Steven Gerrard there, he usually doesn't miss and he doesn't again, putting it past Peter Cech for Sekaiichi. Now it is the turn of old Mario Gomez versus his compatriot. Does Mario Gomez put it in? Yes, although Manuel Neuer jumps the right way, it is too little too late.
Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo now for Sekaiichi from yellow. The stutter step down the middle. Petr Cech goes to his right. Not sure where he was going there. And it is Daniel Alves this time for all. Can he make it 2 for 2? Daniel Alves. Oh, brilliant save there. Manuel Neuer. And Old might be eliminated from the tournament unless he can save this by the
legend Didier Drogba. He sends his former teammate. No, in fact, it's his current teammate the wrong way. It is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho also puts it in. Right now, Old is still trailing by 1. Paul Pogba versus Peter Cech. Will they be teammates next year? But more importantly, does he score? Paul Pogba does score. 4 now for Atletico Huela. As we know now, it is the team of Team Happy Green. Will Team Happy Green, if they save this, they will be in. Oh, but Didier Drogba puts it in. They still have a chance though. Sekaiichi, Fernando Torres. Oh, of all players, Fernando Torres.
Oh,
dear God, Fernando Torres. Will you miss? He does. Straight down the middle. Fernando Torres settles this tie. Old valiantly tried, but he did not get enough. Sekaiichi eliminates him in the penalty shootout.
Great manners also displayed here, by both the players. The GG being called by Sekaiichi and Old saying that was beautiful play, well done, and good game as well. Good manners from both sides, but eventually somebody has got to win it. Old did well against Armistice, but 2 penalty shootouts later, he was not able to save his team, a Royal Flush, back into the next round. So it is Team Happy Green Myth, Armistice 10, Sekaiichi, and NSX who qualifies into the semi-finals of the Malaysian bracket for FIFA Online.
We will have a new representative.
That's right.
All new representatives from Malaysia.
That's right. Old is knocked out. The entire RBE Master team has been knocked out. Alex is knocked out. E-Master Vinci is knocked out. Arroyos is knocked out. We will definitely have new representatives from Malaysia in the upcoming grand finals for the Southeast Asian International to be held at Bangkok, Thailand in July 2015.
Okay, so now for all you patient people who have been waiting throughout this show, it is time for you to get something for yourselves. We're giving away a World 11 and 08 Best 100 pack. Just take the code as you see below me. Go to coupon.fo3.garena.com. If you don't get in first time, refresh your browsers and go in. Key in the codes and you will be able to get this fantastic pack. Again, go on the YouTube and post up what nice things you've gotten from these packs. It was an exciting matches so far from the Malaysian side. We still have one more match coming from the Singapore side. That's the team, the Chosen Ones versus the Dark Horse. That will be coming up very, very shortly.
Yeah. And also, lastly as well, if you have not logged in onto our live stream page, make sure you go on down to fo3.garena.com/live-stream and log in on that page as well. We've already unlocked the best prize. We've already unlocked 2,000. Sorry, we've already had 2,000 viewers logging in. So make sure you guys log in as well so that you can receive 5 lucky player keys and boxes for yourself. They will, once you log in, they will definitely be deposited directly into your account early by middle next week, latest as well. So make sure you log in as well. Make sure you go down to this website right down here, enter the code as well. This code will only last for 5 minutes. Head on there right now. We'll see you guys in just a few minutes time as we see the final quarterfinal between the Chosen One and the Dark Horse for the Singapore bracket. Stay on this channel. We'll see you guys really, really soon.